Indira King?
No, Tony Stack.
Are you looking for Indira King?
Oh, yes, please.
Police are here.
Hello, Mrs. King. How are you feeling?
I've been throwing up for the last 2 hours. How would you feel?
Yeah, right. So what's the doctor said?
Food poisoning.
Have they taken the food away?
No, they presumed you'd want it for your tests or whatever. It's in there. They said it smelt funny. The doctors. I can't smell a thing. I've got a cold.
Blimey, yeah.
Smells like creosote.
Right, so there's no way this could have been contaminated after you opened it, no?
Sorry?
Have you got kids, or someone who might have put something in it as a joke?
No.
And when did you buy it?
Last night.
Where from?
Fair value.
Well, the one on Carver Street.
Yes. I don't usually shop there. It's not very good quality. But it was late and, you know.
Well, it could have been tampered with. Doesn't just smell off, does it? We'll get our forensic people, have a good look at it, and take it from there.
Shop should be shut down.
We'll certainly have a word with the manager. Is the manager around, love?
Yeah. Down the back.
Thanks.
Can I help you?
Maybe. Looking for the manager?
You found him. What's the problem? Go.
I've just come for some news. Mr.
Khan. Brother Khan.
Mr. Khan. Woman's been admitted with food poisoning after eating this pie from your shop.
All right.
Blueberry Feast. It's one of yours, is it?
Yep, that's one of our brands.
Well, the point is, it looks as though it might have been tampered with.
How do you mean?
Something put in it that shouldn't have been, a contaminant.
Oh.
Well, obviously, this raises a few questions.
Right. Listen, I'd better stop you there. I think there's something I ought to show you.
Exactly Harrods, is it?
Back of the shop, go up top of the stairs.
Thanks, Tony.
Susie?
Oh, cheers.
Mr. Khan, Detective Inspector Deakin. This is WDC Croft.
Listen, I'm very sorry about all this, Mr. Deacon. If I'd had any idea that these letters were serious... Anyway, I've taken all that particular product off the shelves, so...
Oh, that's a start. So, what can you tell us about these notes?
Right, well, like I said to PC Stamp,
Uh-huh.
the first one arrived 2 weeks ago, the second a week after, and the last one last Wednesday.
No more warnings. If money isn't paid within 24 hours, I will start my action, and I will continue until the money is paid. £25,000 in the account of P. Kelly.
That doesn't leave much room for any doubt, does it?
And the reason you didn't tell us about these notes is...
Didn't take them seriously. I mean, look at them. Hardly look professional, do they?
Which order do they come in?
Scribbled note was first, and the handwritten letter, then the typed one.
£25,000, a lot of money. Have you an idea why they target this particular store?
No idea.
It's the sort of cash you'd expect from a big chain store.
Yeah. Don't know why they picked it. It's just me they're after.
Is that a possibility? You in dispute with anyone?
Yeah, it's a possibility. But to be quite honest, I can't think of anyone.
Who owns the store?
I do.
How long for?
About 4 months. Took over from me dad.
Any troubles when you took over?
Nah, not really. Well, I mean, I had to lose a few people, but nothing strange about that, is there?
I'd like to take a look at your employee records, please, if I may.
Of course. Maureen. So, what exactly do you need these for, then?
I'm sorry to say, Mr. Khan, that members of staff sometimes take things more personally than bosses imagine. You might not think you've done anything to upset someone. Doesn't mean you haven't.
Right.
I presume you've got security video here, have you?
Yeah.
How often do you wipe the footage on the tapes?
Every couple of days.
We need to see those as well, please.
No problem. We wouldn't need to shut the shop, would we?
No. Not yet, anyway.
OK, the DI doesn't reckon we're dealing with a professional here. It all seems a bit disorganised. But if he does strike again, it may be more serious, so we have to move.
How have they asked for the money to be paid?
Into a building society account, a Holland-York account named P. Kelly. Now, it's not easy to open a false-named account, so that might turn something interesting up. We've got the authorisation, so can you check it out, Tosh?
Yes, Sarge.
John, The blackmail notes are at the supermarket. The DI wants you to take them to forensics.
Right, so we're looking for anything in particular?
No, nothing specific, but if it is an amateur, then that's where they're most likely to have slipped up.
Right, see you later.
Okay.
So what am I looking for?
The person who contaminated the food wouldn't have done it in the store. Be too noticeable. They probably bought it, took it home, tampered with it there, and then brought it back later.
So I'm looking for someone putting something back on a shelf that they haven't just taken off it.
That wouldn't be that obvious.
All right. So I'm looking for someone who's doing that, but who doesn't look like they're doing that.
Exactly.
Oh, Sarge, I've just been on the blow to the Hull and York.
And?
I don't think we are dealing with an amateur. Miss P. Kelly set up an account by post, so we're not going to get a physical description from any member of the staff.
How did she set it up?
Well, there's the application form, and the manager's just faxed it over. She gave her address as 25 Linden Mansions and used an electricity bill as proof. And she used an ID card as proof of her identity.
Stolen?
I'll check it out.
I wouldn't worry, mate. That's up the spout. I'm next, and I'm 48.
Oh, cheers. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? Building full of scientists, the flaming ticket machine doesn't work.
Hi.
Hello.
Have a word.
Has Mr. Khan said I can speak to you?
It's nothing sinister. Just wanted to have a chat about the shop.
Sorry. Slave labour or not, I need this job.
He's not going to sack you for talking to me.
Can I help you?
No, I'm fine.
So, what have we got here?
OK, you've got 3 notes, 2 handwritten, 1 typewritten.
Any priorities?
No, we don't know what we're looking for.
No, right.
Just anything that'll give us a lead on the identity of the sender. We're led by you on that.
Yeah, and you want all this yesterday, I presume?
Mr. Deakin, what exactly do you think you're doing?
Having a look round.
No, I mean trying to talk to my staff.
Mr. Khan, this is a serious criminal investigation. Some of your staff might have vital information.
Yeah, well, I'd appreciate it if you kept all of this to a minimum. These people know about this, the better. Only going to boost sales, is it?
It's your major concern, is it? The money angle?
No.
It's just that earlier you were worried about the business closing and now this.
No, you said you weren't going to shut the shop. I was just asking.
I see. Just asking.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in this game.
You all right?
Don't spend much on frills.
People come here to buy food. They don't come here to look at the interior design.
Do you know, I was wondering, is this business insured against this sort of incident?
What, you mean if I had to pay the money out?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's insured.
I see.
No problem with that, is there?
No. Just asking.
Okay, the ESDA test. Shows up the indentations of anything written on a piece of paper above our evidence. At this stage, I think we should concentrate on this handwritten piece.
What about these 2?
Well, there are other tests we can do on them, but in terms of ESDA, they're unlikely to show anything.
I'm sorry. Why is that?
Well, this is a notepad. The other's a single sheet, probably from a box of paper, so we're most likely to find something coming through on this.
Oh, right. I'm with you now.
Now, this film just protects the original. There we go. And this sends out a charge which collects in any indentations.
Why does it do that?
To be honest with you, I'm not really sure. Not too bothered as long as it does the trick. Okay, now we pour over our little glass balls. Like so. These are covered in toner, which collects around the charge, revealing... Oh, actually, yes, there is something there. Have a look.
Can we unravel it?
Yes, but it'll take some time.
Right.
Let's have a look at some of this typewritten stuff. We'll be able to get some results a bit more quickly with that, and then we'll come back to this.
Fine.
Any luck?
Yes and no. According to the property index, the real Miss Kelly had her bag nicked about a month ago. I've just spoken to her.
Does she remember what was in it?
Odds and ends mostly, she said, but her ID card was in it.
And what about the electricity bill? Is that hers?
No, and her address isn't Linden Mansions, the one on the bill.
Curiouser and curiouser. Right, well, you better check out that address.
I'm on my way, Sarge.
There's nothing. I found the point in Deakin, took the pie from the cold shelf, but I've gone back nearly 48 hours.
But it was fresh product, so it couldn't have been put back on the shelf before that.
Or maybe it happened at one of the points when the tapes were being switched.
Or somebody who works here put it back.
Or who?
Can't.
Well, why would he blackmail his own shop?
Well, take a look at the place. Don't tell me it couldn't do with a cash injection.
Oh, a false insurance claim.
Possibility.
Well, just because it's run on a shoestring doesn't mean to say it's not making any money, does it?
Or it could be a disgruntled employee. I mean, Khan's not exactly up for Employer of the Year, is he?
Mr. Khan thought you might like a cup of coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Those employee records he gave you, they're not the only set, you know.
Have a squint at that. Can you see the typeface is made up of lots of tiny little dots?
Yeah?
Right. That tells me this document was printed on a dot matrix machine.
You got any idea of the make?
Well, usually there's not a lot you can do on that. If you hang on just a second, you might be in luck. With a few fonts, certain printers print certain characters differently. So you have that pound signs printed.
Yeah.
Right, this is how about 80% of printers print their pound signs in that font. Clear?
As mud.
Not the same as that. Basically, what I'm saying is I can narrow this down to a smaller group of brands.
Good.
Well, there's no way these are real employment records. Look at this. Good hourly rates, overtime, holiday pay.
They don't match with the view from the shop floor, do they?
One of your chaps on the blower, DS Bolton.
John. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Mr. Khan, you've got a computer printer?
Yeah.
Where is it?
In here. What's the problem?
What sort is it?
Huh?
Daisy wheel, dot matrix, laserjet?
Dunno.
It's a dot matrix, actually.
Do you know the make?
Stanmore.
Stanmore. John, Stanmore's dot matrix. Yeah, okay.
What's that about it?
Right, Mr. Khan. I want to get this printed down to our forensic department. If you've got no objections, I'd like to get you down to Sun Hill. It's time we had a proper chat. Do you think we're stupid or something?
Of course not. I'm telling the truth.
No, the truth is there is another set of records. They're the ones that show all your little scams. They're the ones that show you're just the sort of person to blackmail his own business.
No.
And the reason you didn't call us in is because you wanted your little plot further down the line. Far enough for it to seem reasonable for you to pay out the money.
No.
And then you claim it back off the insurance.
No, look, you got it all wrong. No, I swear I ain't got anything to do with this blackmail thing, all right? All right, look, when the letters came in, all right, I'll be honest with you, I thought it was a chance to make a bit of extra money.
How?
No, I thought if I kept quiet about it, something happened, and I ended up paying out the money with a bit of creative accounting, I could also make a little bit extra, a couple of grand for loss of business.
I don't understand you.
Say the adverse publicity had caused a drop in their turnover.
So you were prepared to let someone get poisoned for the sake of a few £1,000?
She's gonna be all right, ain't she? Ain't no real harm done.
What about these records?
All right, I'll show them to you. But you've got to understand my point of view. Because when I took over, that business wasn't earning. Now, nobody benefits from a business that goes bankrupt, do they? Now, if you're looking for a real suspect, I can tell you, some of those people got very nasty when I'd let them go.
How many are you talking about that you had to sack?
Dunno. 20 odd. But the abuse I got, foul language, threats, intimidation, top your list, Joseph Sams. He attacked me, wanted redundancy. I'd only been working there 4 years. We don't get redundancy after 4 years, do you? No, not in my shop, you know.
Yeah, I had a go at him. I do it again. He's a scumbag. But I'm no blackmailer.
You owed your money, Mr. Sams. Redundancy money.
That wasn't why I had a go at him. I was annoyed. Well annoyed. But I'm a man. I can handle myself. It was what he was saying to the women when he sacked them on half their wages.
What was he saying?
Threatening them with violence if they made a fuss. He scared them witless.
Anyone in particular?
One poor woman, quiet as a lamb, a good little worker, sacked her and said he could get her deported.
What was her name?
Mrs. Sharma.
Sarge, the address on that bill. Surprise, surprise, it doesn't exist. Linden Mansions exists, but there's no number 25.
So how was she getting the letters from the Building Society?
Well, the postie leaves all the mail in the foyer, including anything for number 25. So all Miss Kelly's got to do is to get into the flats and pick it up.
And how come the Eastern Grid electricity bill got sent out?
Well, I'm working on that. I've just spoken to him. They say it's on their computer, but it shouldn't be.
Mr. Deakin's amateur is fast turning into a professional.
Yeah.
Give it another go. Mrs. Sharma? Susie? Mrs. Sharma? Mrs. Sharma? It's all right, Mrs. Sharma, we're police.
No, sorry. Busy today.
Mrs. Sharma?
Mrs. Sharma,
I haven't done anything.
It's all right, Mrs. Sharma. We know about Mr. Khan and his threats.
Please, I live here legally.
We're not here about that, Mrs. Sharma. We're the police.
What do you want then?
Well, perhaps we could go inside.
I don't know anything about Mr. Khan. I haven't complained to anyone.
No, but you had a right to complain.
Please, why are you asking me these questions?
Fair Value have received a number of threatening letters.
Letters?
Someone's been threatening to contaminate the food unless they're paid money. You know anything about that?
No.
You seem rather nervous when I ask about it.
Please, I don't know anything.
Would you be happy to come down to the police station to give us a sample of your handwriting? Just so that we can eliminate you from our inquiries.
I have to return to work. I'm on my lunch break.
Where do you work, by the way?
The electricity board.
Thanks, Joe. Okay, now what we're looking at here is a lift, a print from the original document. The original writing shows up in white, and where you can see any indented writing or fingerprints, they show up in black.
That looks like a telephone number.
Could be. Let's just zoom in on just that bit.
No, it's not a phone number. What's that before it? Ref?
Ref.
Reference number. Is that a 5?
Yeah. 52800/28D.
That's got to be a name.
Mr. C.B.
Is there any way you can separate the fingerprint?
Not really. What we can do, though, is have a look at the other side.
How do you mean?
Come on, show. Indents will obviously show up on both sides of the paper, but the reverse side won't have the fingerprints in the same place.
Right, because that might be the thumbprint, and on the other side, we're going to see the forefinger.
Exactly. And depending on how the paper was held, it might not be covering the words. All we have to do is read it backwards.
She's not claimed with it.
Susie.
Just be a minute. Nearly done.
What do you think?
Well, she doesn't look like someone who'd mastermind a blackmail plot.
Then why is she so edgy?
Well, maybe she's just nervous of the police.
She works for Eastern Grid. It's too much of a coincidence.
Has DS Bolton come up with anything?
I'm just going to give her a call now. Tell him we're sending over a sample of her writing.
Right.
There you are. Right. Mr. C.B. Garrett, 57 Hazon Street, East 19. And, well, that's your reference number again. Right. What does that say? Check.
Connection.
Check, yeah, check connection date.
Phone call for DS Bolton.
That'll be my governor. This is good stuff, Jeff. DS Bolton. Gov. got a result.
Tosh, can you get over to Eastern Grid? Forensics have just deciphered this address and reference number from one of the blackmail notes. I think there's going to be a link to the office.
The wonders of ESDA testing, eh?
And if Sharma's handwriting matches the stuff that John's looking at, and that turns out to be one of Sharma's clients, it's got to be her.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need to be an expert to see they're nothing like each other.
Well, do you think it's possible our suspect could have disguised her writing?
It is possible in some cases. In this case, I'd say no.
Why?
See that letter there?
Yeah?
Looking at the context, that has to be a letter B. You couldn't read it as such, because it's not in English.
Well, what is it then?
I think it's something from one of the Asian languages. Now, if someone's writing English as a foreign language, occasionally these little slips occur, totally subconscious, not the sort of thing you'd do if you were disguising your writing. I would guess this was written by someone for whom an Asian dialect is still their primary form of communication. But it's certainly not the same person that wrote your blackmail note.
OK, this all checks out. That was one of our reference numbers, and the customer's details and everything correspond with that.
Well, that's great.
The only thing is, Mrs. Sharma wouldn't have had anything to do with this. She works in the post room. She doesn't even answer the phones.
But she could just have picked up someone else's notepad.
Unlikely. The person who would have looked after this customer works in a different building.
Was she a friend of Mrs. Sharma's?
Oh, a bit more than that. She's her daughter.
Can I speak to her?
Indira's off sick today, isn't she? Yes.
Indira.
Indira King, that's her daughter. She's off sick with food poisoning.
Indira King?
Yes?
Detective Inspector Deakin, WDC Croft from Sunhill.
Oh, any news?
I think you're in a better position to tell us about that than we are.
I'm sorry.
You set the whole thing up, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
You are one of a handful of people who could have introduced a false receipt into Eastern Grid's computer system. Your printer is exactly the same printer that was used for the blackmail note. And I'll lay you a bet that your handwriting matches.
Not left much room for error, have you?
It took us a while to catch up. We've had your mother down at the...
My mum was nothing to do with it. If she suspected, that's all it was. She had nothing to do with it.
Why did you do it?
I wanted to get at Khan for terrifying my mum. She'd worked that shop for 8 years, then Khan turns up, sacks her, and says he can get her deported if she made a fuss.
She's a British citizen, isn't she?
Of course she is. But he's one of us, isn't he? I mean, she couldn't believe he'd lie about it. He convinced her that it could be done. Nothing I said made any difference.
Why not?
Because Dad always used to deal with everything, passports and stuff. But he died 2 years ago. Mum knows nothing about all that. She's an easy target for someone like Khan.
Maybe this wasn't the best way of trying to sort things out.
Maybe not. But I nearly hadn't, though, didn't I?
No. No, you didn't. And that's the problem. You try and hurt someone like Khan, you have to descend to their level. And he's a much better operator down there than you are. You should have come to us.
You know you couldn't have done anything. It was down to me to sort it. And you know that's true.
Indira King, I'm arresting you for blackmail. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.